All right. What up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Today I am thinking about um, adding some delays into these vocals because, it's interesting. I feel like when I go for a run and my heartbeat is high, I feel like I can, like, everything moves a little bit more slowly in terms of music and I can pay attention to the detail more and something like with most songs, like the rhythm kind of keeps going, even though your perspective is slightly different. But sometimes with my songs, like if I don't make sure I have enough like delay involved, like the energy just kind of stops after I stop singing. But I want that to be like, instead of I give you my name, just to show you, I want it to be I give you my name, just to show you that. Like it kind of keeps the momentum going. Obviously there are places where I may just want, that there to be kind of this purposeful space. But by default, and specifically for this song, like I feel like I want it to kind of keep rolling. So I'm going to just play around. I don't have any template for like the kind of the kind of delays that I want really. So I'm mostly just going to be kind of creating them based on what I think that they should sound like. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, I give you my name, just to show you. So I think the name, and also, why is live? I'm gonna try not to get frustrated right now, but like, why is live so fucking delayed? Like I'm pressing pause, or I'm pressing unpause right now. Are you shitting me? That's like a whole second. That's like a second or two of like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand it. This computer is pretty powerful and there's not that much going on in this session. It's literally just like some stock plugins. Like, bitch, computer, you can't handle your own shit? I don't know. All right, well, whatever. Let's keep it going. So let's see, do we want to bust this? Or do I want to add like a separate thing? That's a good question. I think I almost want to have it as like something I can control a little bit more, like within the bus. That is a good question. I think because like you could you could just automate it, right? You could automate where you want the kind of send to start happening, like where you're sending volume, where you're sending signal to your track. So that's kind of how you add the delays in, or you can literally create a separate track, copy and paste where you want. I feel like that might even be a little bit more easy, and then that way I can kind of see it a little bit easier. Like I can just see in the track, like physically, where that's happening versus having to look at the automation track. So maybe I might do that. So let's just call this like, oops, delays. So let me see. So we're going to copy some of these probably. In fact, let's add just like a simple echo. There was that effects rack, which I'm using up here. Yeah. Oh man, it's like automation versus. I think I'm just going to try doing it a little bit more manually this time. So let's say, because right here I have this reverb all over guy that does this. And that way I can kind of see where that's happening. So yeah, you know what? I'm down. All right, let's say delays. What color are we? No. Dark? Yeah, sure. All right, so let's do H delay is like an easy, or let's do echo. I've actually been liking echo a lot because you can just like by default add some reverb. And then for delays, we want auto tune, perfectly tuned. Yep, 0, 0. Reverb on this guy. So let's see. I give you my name. Oh. My name. Holy shit. There you go. My name. And let's see. And this is where we can also get a little creative too, because like let's just see. Just to show you that I'm wait, no, is there? I give you my name. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I get this delay is really actually fucking up my production because I can't tell where anything is. Yeah, I give you my name, just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Just to show you that just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Just to show you just to show you that I'm yeah, I give you my name just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Just to show you that I'm in just to show you that just to show you that just to show you that I'm in it, babe. There's a little bit of resonance here that I don't love. Guessing it's this. Yeah. Let's get that out of there. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Oh god, no. Get out of here. Let's try adding some other stuff to it. Or even, like, we could try different things, like, you know, there's a plugin called Movement. That's pretty dope, also, for, like, delay-related stuff. Just to show you that I'm reopening Splice because I think this is a rent-to-own type deal. So it needs to, I guess. There we go. Let's do plate, little plate. Oh, that's a cool one. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Yeah, I give you my name just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Just to show
show you that I'm in it. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe.
How do I make this not last so long? Yeah, 4-bar. Where's like the feedback? Like, that's hella long. How do I make that less? There we go. Oh, yeah, it says. Let's try crystallizer.
Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. Just to show you that I'm. Yeah, I give you my name. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you. Babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe.
Let's see what it's like with.
Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. We gon' get it either.
Now the question is, should I do both?
We gon' get it either. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. Just to show you that, babe. So tell me if, babe. minute, babe. So minute, babe, babe. So tell me, babe. So tell me if you.
Why does it seem so delayed? Like,
just to show you that I'm paid. So tell me that I'm minute, babe, minute, babe. So tell me if you would have paid. Ay, ay, babe. Ay, ay, babe. Ay, ay, ay. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you would have paid. Ay, ay, ay. We go, ay, ay, ay. We go get it either way. Ay, ay. We go get it either. We go get it either way. Ay, we go get it either way. And I put that on my grave, boy. And your name, just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Name, just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if.
no delays.
Name, just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you would have paid. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you would have paid. Just to show you that I'm. Just to show. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Minute, babe. So tell me if you would have paid. So tell me if you would have paid. So tell me if you would have paid.
This delay. And not the fucking delays that I'm doing, but the lag. I can't tell where the delays are actually like. This is like the worst fucking time for this to be. Like, I can't tell when the delays actually should be because I'm like waiting for it and then a whole fucking second later. What is wrong? What is wrong with this? Like, I already. It's at a high sample rate. Do I need to ditch the streaming part? Like, is that what's fucking me up here? Like, I'm about 2 seconds away from just stopping this stream because if I can't fucking make the music the way I want to make it, then what am I doing here? Like, what else is possibly causing this level of delay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, hit. Bro! Do I need to do like latency adjustment, driver error compensation? Do I need to fucking do that? That's literally fucking insane. Oops. There's no delay here. If I, dude, is there something else where I like need to? Let's check the CPU usage. If I delete some of this, is that's pure fucking craziness. What happened? I wonder if I just open up a new project. All right, let's save this as, because this is going to be really hard. I'm having trouble placing where the delays should not go because everything is so delayed. Adding delays. But it's, I'm bitching, but it's a good start. I think that it's the right idea. Even in that first one, like I felt like it carried the momentum a little bit better. So we're on the right track, but something's just fucked up. So let's try and fix it. Okay, so I'm going to open up a new session and just see if it's still the same thing, because it might, like, maybe it's just the load from these plugins and the fact that they're all in, they have to wait, synchronize somehow. I don't know. But it makes it really hard to like come in like 1, 2, 3, come in. Usually it's quick. So, all right, let's see. Let's just put on something random. Let's do we'll do this. Cool, right? So there's not much delay here. Look at that. It's instantaneous. Okay, so it's something with my set. I wonder why that is. Yeah, that's quick. That's quick as hell. And I have I have more plugins on here than I do. So what is causing this nonsense? Maybe it's the fact that all the tracks are in that's causing such chaos. But you know what? Maybe I should just like render them. Yeah, because that's absolute insanity. Maybe can I do auto and they'll work? Maybe these need to be sends, and then I can send like. Maybe they need to be sends. I mean, I guess I can ultimately just group everything inside of here. But it was kind of nice having them be separate. Like I have this kind of structure here, and then I can send these where I want, as opposed to like always having to just create them the same way. You know what I mean? Like if I wanted to maybe switch it up and I just wanted to see what sending my screams to the main bus sounds like instead of copying and pasting the whole thing and putting it in a different group, like I can just literally reassign the routing. Let me see if I just turn all these off, at least like what it does in terms of the response time. Let's just try and see what happens. It's still hella delayed. So what is causing this though? This needs to go because I'm not using that. Where else is CPU being used? None of these. Here, this, like the little plate, and like that's still hella delayed. So like if I delete all this shit, like what? That's craziness. Okay, what happens if I just fucking like I'll just delete one at a time. That makes things a lot quicker. Okay, so what is it about this rack that's making things so goddamn slow? These are like all stock ass plugins. Maybe I just need to get rid of that. Like, they're not active, so they shouldn't be doing anything. Was that it? Was that really it? That's what was causing the delay? This fucking unused thing? Because, like, these are stock as fuck. So this should be just snappy. That's better. Wow. It was really so interesting. So even though the thing was off, the group was off, it must have still been processing and adding fucking latency. That's a lot better. Okay. Well, guess now I know. That's kind of crazy. All right, well, what happens if I add these back to in again? In. Fuck a duck. In. That's fast. That's what I need. Okay. All right, we're back in business. So, fuck. All right, just in time for me to switch to a new song. So, all right, we're going to save this. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to write a future note to myself because that bus is probably in a few different places. So, like, to do remove inactive bus processing from templates / other projects. All right. Let's see. All right. So we did one song and didn't even get very far, but I think this is something that's going to require some listening kind of anyway. Oh shit, I should render it real quick. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So let me at least put them back because I think this is all. Show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. If you with it, babe. We gon' get it. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. With it, babe. With it, babe. Yeah, I give you my name, just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. With it, babe. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. Show you that, just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me in it, babe. I wonder if I put this on. All right, I'm going over time here, but. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. Like, use the ad libs delays. That's why it sounds weird. I need auto-tune on that.
Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe.
We'll try it.
So tell me. So tell me if you. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. I give you my name. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. I'm in it, babe. So tell me, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. Ay, with it, babe. With it, babe. Ay, 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 we gon' get it either way. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe.
I'm gonna try one more thing real quick. Oh, I'm going so over time. This is bad. But I feel like it's cumulative.
Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. Ay, with it, babe. With it, babe. Ay, my name. Give you my name. Ay, in it, babe. With it, babe. Ay. Either way, I put that on my great boy. Just to show you that I'm in it, babe. So tell me if you with it, babe. Ay, we gon' get it either way. And I put that on my great boy. And you know, we gon' get it either way. We gon' get it either way. And I put that on my great boy. Just to show you that. Yeah, I give you my name. We gon' get it either way. And I put that on my great boy. And you know that more than anyone.
Alright. Let's render that. Went a little over time, but it's okay. So the next one I'm going to do is basically the same thing, but for my other song. And it may require entirely different delays, but we will play around with it. It's worth playing around with it because I want these songs to just be a moment. And I feel like right now sometimes the jarriness of they're not wet enough, and you lose the moment for a minute. So we'll keep it rolling. So just work on that for a little bit, and then the other ones, I want my dropped out of college. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out more dough than my teachers. I can't remember if this is the Vokes one. Different path. Yeah, I think it's this one. This will be a quick session. Because I have another. What am I doing at 2:30? I I also kind of have to poop, to be honest. So I'm gonna definitely go off camera for that. Brand new. Oh yeah. Oh, actually, I guess I could be live for that. Maybe I'll just like exit and then come back on. But I'm doing a little sound design session, so that'll be a lot of fun. It's for not this song, but another one. Okay, so let's.
Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers.
So this is an entirely different kind of set of styles too, because I'm not using that same bus. So, but it's similar. This can all go as far as I'm concerned. I don't know why this is still here. Okay.
Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college.
So let's add delays. Let's just add like a normal H delay in there. Or you know what, let's do an H delay. Let's call this, what, H delay. We'll do another one, call it echo. Oh, this would be a good one too, echo sphere. Yeah, this one's a cool one, I like it, echo sphere. So I'm basically kind of reproducing these. Oh, yeah. I'll try, maybe I'll try doing ascend, and maybe I'll try just, having it be buses.
Dropped out of college and made more.
I feel like these are easier to do wholesale. Like if the whole reverb has, that's a good distinction to make. I think that the sends are perfect for like a delay, like a slap delay or something that's happening across the lifespan of the vocal where you're not really changing it. Maybe there's some, side chaining, but overall it's like it's just there. Versus these are different because they're very specifically only on like the end notes, so they only come in at certain times. So rather than automate those into the sends, I can have more fine-grained control over them by putting them in buses. Okay, that's the connecting thread. I'm gonna write this down. So like learning. So delay or like persistent delays, e.g. like, reverb space delays that are applied throughout should be ascend. Like, little mini like accent delays, e.g. end of word, filling the space between phrases should be a proper bus. I'll write why. For more fine-grained control. Because that's true. Like sometimes you may want the delay to be like, maybe for some reason it sounds better inched up or back a little bit in terms of timing. Like maybe it comes in slightly after, and you wouldn't be able to change that because you're only acting on the same signal, but now we can actually shift it. And with the delay, it's really important, kind of the timing of that. So I think that that's an important, lever to have. So, okay, this is making sense to me. You learn something every fucking day if you show up. It's really unbelievable. I didn't plan on learning anything about delays or thinking about this shit at all. Well, maybe I was thinking about delays because that's what I'm doing. But in terms of figuring this out, like that's a pattern I'll probably use from now until forever. Like that's something new that I've added to my bucket. So heck yeah. All right. I have like 10 more minutes left and I've done zero things. So let's go ahead and get started.
Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teacher.
than my teachers.
Dropped out of college and made more teachers.
Teachers, yeah.
Teachers dropped out. Teachers.
Yeah, see, I want to be able to like manipulate this like that. Oh, that sounds like jizz.
Just dropped out of college.
Maybe I don't even want this to be so.
Just dropped out of college.
Maybe I want this to be like teachers just
dropped out of college. Dropped out of college.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so let's try that. Like, I'll bring it down a little bit.
Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college.
It just adds a little something.
Just dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college. Dropped out of college and made more dough.
Let's try.
And made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough. Dropped out of college and made more dough than. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my
Yeah, this sounds kind of cool.
teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers.
Try to put the whole thing in there.
Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers.
Just a different.
Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers.
Can you even add a little bit of feedback to this?
Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out.
And then maybe you can add like a slightly different delay here.
Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college.
Could add something crazy here. Boom, 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 boom.
Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college. More dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college. My teachers dropped out of college and made more dough.
It's interesting. It almost adds to the dropped out of college, like the halting nature of it, which is dope because that's what it's supposed to be.
Dropped out of college and made more. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than.
All right, I'm gonna add a little util here because I want this to be a little louder. You know, here.
College and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough. College and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more.
Now the transition is a little harsh. Maybe I should get rid of the fact that this is like whole.
Dropped out of college.
Alright, so I can just do this.
College and made more dough than my teachers. More dough than my teachers. Dropped more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of college and made more dough than my teachers. Dropped out of
Cool, because yeah, this has that other thing coming on. The like little ad lib there. Alright. I think I'm going to let this be just for a moment because this is a decent change. Like, because I've listened to this dry for a long time, so adding delays. You know, who knows what this is going to sound like, but I think that overall, like I may overdo it at first, I may underdo it, but this is the direction in which this shit needs to head. So it's good. It's good for right now. All right. I think with that, I'm going to take a little break. But I want to say thank you for joining me, and more streaming coming. That's all I can say. All right, y'all. Bye. Peace.